Hi, welcome to Ocean Yummy's channel. So today I'm going to do some video stuff on Niah Gang's well, there's a bit of confusion going on around Niah at this present moment. I mean, even though it's nearing the time for him to get buried. So what I choose to play today, let me see which one. I'm gonna play the one where they say that how BoBO cannot turn up to Niah's funeral. BoBO is Niah's cousin, and when he passed away, there was so much drama around who unalived Niah, because Niah was unalived during a TikTok live. Him and Bushead, and I think there was another one. Crushed Bread was unalived. Niah's death. Niah's death was surrounded by a lot of conspiracy theories, a lot of angst, a lot of all sorts of things. Plus, his father came and took chain, money, put a bag, and there was a bit of a craziness around Niah's. Well, I call it confusion. It's pure confusion, basically. A lot of arguments, a lot of stuff. Whether they're doing it for TikTok or not, I don't even know. But half of it just seemed like it was more to do with real life. So LA Lewis had to get involved to investigate Niah's unaliving and stuff like that. BoBO was called up in it. BoBO somehow got taken out of the drama, but within all that, it's like though I really want to find. I think I'm gonna start more with his the time because they set a date for him to be buried as well. His funeral is quite soon actually. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the beginning of the video. Sorry, it's loud. But I'm just gonna go to the beginning of one video because the mum was crying as well, and the dad did actually built up I think a plot of land. I think they actually found a spot where they're gonna bury him as well. So let me get to this. So, why do I keep doing that? Okay, let me do it this way. Let me do it my way, yeah? It seems to work better when I do it my way. Okay, let me do it. So this is his funeral update as well before we get to his cousin. Oh, stop playing.
Because I can't take this no more, you know. So I'm gonna feel, you know. As his mother would take me put the life without a purpose and things that wouldn't serve a purpose here. Remember me telling you, God not sleep, he not sleep. And you see all of them put me through. Remember this, me telling you, say, no sin shall go unpunished.
Yes, this is Niah. Crib we have built up. Daddy put in the work. Yeah man, daddy put in the work, man. I don't want to show too much, but the work I put, yeah man. Work I put in, dog, I have all heap of black and basic in the today. You know the dog I put in the work, but daddy do it all stop. Before Niah pass, remember guys, none of this never up. I know you see. Daddy I put in the work.
Message to Niah father again. Elder, So why it take so long for Niah bury? How really a go on? Cause she busted the after Niah funeral late announced and busted a go bury even before Niah. So how really a go on? Where I say I see a money issue with CPR or I politics. What really a go on, Elder? Cause the people, isn't me? Cause I know we can't hear nothing when Niah go bury.
Now, in all of this saga, right, his friend CPR was collecting money for his friend. He also have a foundation which he is doing as well, right? CPR have a foundation, and he does feed people who is less fortunate than him. So, there is like sometimes when they're doing their lives, it does go on. Their arguments be going on for ages, and different things they be bringing in different arguments from different places and all sorts of things. Now, CPR, I think CPR is genuine. I do. I know people is questioning how genuine he is and stuff like that. And to me, he looks genuine as far as what I see is going on, right? And it's just that it's taken them a long time to bury Niah. I mean, they did do an autopsy on his body, which I didn't want to show. They did an autopsy on his body. I think L.A. Lewis and Niah's mother got together and they spoke about the autopsy and stuff like that, which I didn't think. I think that, yeah, even though sometimes it's good to let out that, but it's like sometimes not everything you hear and see you must put up in it. And I just thought I didn't need to put up. Plus, they had a picture of him that looked like he was in the morgue. I said, "Oh my gosh, that's too much." I mean, there is levels to these things, you know what I mean? And being he is so young as well, he died so young. I think he was 25 or younger. He died so young. And the fact that in a short space of his life, he really did leave a mark on everybody, including the one whose channel I'm on as well, right? He left a big mark on everybody. And it seems like it was taking ages for them to bury him because he died last year, and it was taking ages. So the announcement came out about where he's going to get buried and that's why they said BoBO cannot go to the funeral, which I'm going to get to in a minute. But you know, it's the whole heap of saga around this. It's just mad.
How I go on? Everybody always talk the same question when Niah go bury. Me tired to see people come by my life ask me when Niah go bury, when Niah go bury. Me no know. Me no know your father. Me no your no cousin. Me only can ask. You understand me for your voice of the voice so one know Ella when really go bury. Why problem me can't hear when Niah go bury. Really go on. People want when Niah go bury. Worry go on. That Niah from bury. Why problem? People will want to know. Want to Billy, want to know. So talk to your mouth. Tell you what go on, because I father. Man, I general, so I couldn't know.
So who can come to the church over? So we have an early funeral, so we can send the body down to earth. So at least them can still have funeral ground. You see? Yes, them can still come down on the funeral ground. You understand? Yes. So that's it. I think, you know, that's it. You know, that's it. So I don't have no problem for send little Niah to rest down by her. I know I don't have no problem. Probably Niah have a problem with that. Probably. But me don't have none. So I will do that. You know? Yeah, I will send it down to your people. But a Niah autopsy today. Today a Niah autopsy right now. Probably them just start to do it because someone else was before him. So probably them just start to do it. No, well here we go now. Bury him in a hole harbor. Bury him in a hole harbor in a night. in the night. Bury him in a old harbor wouldn't be any problem to me. Wouldn't be a problem to me, but that would probably be a problem to Niah's mother. Right? And Niah's mother said she wanted to bury him in Senton. As I say, I don't have a problem because I can't take this little hassling tug of war back and forth between family issue and family this and family that. Yeah, they can't take that, so me not just give me a option there. Me not fight it. You know, so me not give her that option, bury him down there, but at least you want to church him over me. I think that is fair. What do you think, chat? Do you think that is fair? She have the burial down there and I have the church over me. Right, chat? You know, make me know. That is fair here. You know? Yeah, man. See? Yeah, man. Fear is fair. Although when I did ask her, she was telling me no. But when she asked me, I didn't said no to her. I said, first, I pause before I answer. And then after a couple minutes, I say, all right, let him bury down there. You see, so if him bury down there, and the church and the service keep over by me, I don't think that is a problem. I think that is fair. So all who can attend funeral, which is the burial down by her, is free to attend. So you know we're gonna have probably 1 hour and 2 bus leaving over to go to the funeral. So who want to come can easily hop on a bus to go down there. But I know plenty of people not gonna able to make it to the funeral and the service down there. Plenty of people who can come to the service and don't have to go to the funeral. You understand? Yes. So plenty of people can make it to the service and don't go to the funeral. And yet still have people will go to the service and then still go to the funeral. You understand? So I think the funeral, the funeral gonna keep down there. We just gonna let the body early timing, and then they could have something still on the funeral ground. But I would need the church in to carry on over by our side. Yes, people. So that's what I really need. That would be good if I get that. We don't not fight. You see it, we don't not fight. I that's my wish. Get it, we don't not fight, everything go good. Yes. So that's me. So we just have to plan the funeral, plan the other rest of things them, and that's it. Yes. So listen now. You see when that thing gonna shot, because I need you guys now to put your 2 cents in by telling me, all right, I need you to do this. You can set the casket this way, you can paint it that color. So everybody, have a little saying in it, because Niah was a TikToker. Yes, and then create a TikToker. So because all of you people are most of you guys always watch him, I think you guys now can put your 2 cents in it. Yes. So that's it. And sure, baby, I did ask Niah Mummy about the suit that you was talking about. Yeah, she don't have a problem with that. I don't want to change her mind now, but I don't know. That's what she did say. You understand?
I'm going to show you how lie and corrupt Crush Bread and them people them is. The two because will come out. Yeah? I'm going to tell them who squeeze the trigger and take on your life.
Things you were doing before.
Look birthday, you see me?
So the mystery's still around who on a live Niah still unalive. I mean, I included Crushbread on the list of people who was unalive, but Crushbread is alive. But there's still a mystery who unalive Niah, because remember they said it was his friend, then they said it was BoBO, then they said it was someone else. Then they said they found somebody who did it. So, I mean, to me, I feel right now, I feel yes, continue the investigation, but right about now, they should like focus on the burial of young Niah, because I feel when that part is sorted, then you can get to the real down to find out who is what and what and what. Because people will talk. There's people will probably turn on each other, which is a normal thing, and I feel that how Niah needs to be at rest first and foremost, because Bushead really they get put to rest very quickly. They didn't really play with his funeral. He was down by he got unalive last year, and by this year he was down. So I feel that how they need to focus on certain things. Obviously, find out who the person is who done the deed. I feel that is very important. Yes, family will wrangle, will have arguments over certain stuff. That will happen. That's normal. I feel that was a normal, right? Then it'd be strange, wouldn't it? But then I feel that when it's on the TikTok, it gets a little bit more toxic, because somebody was questioning the CPR, whether what he's doing with the money, this and that and that and that and that and that and that, which is all fair. I feel, yeah, okay, yeah, you should question certain things. I ain't gonna say don't, but it's just that how there was so much wrangling. Like I did a live on them, and it was just wrangle, like arguments continuously. Like, I mean, it's settled down a little bit more now, but now it's like, now they're saying BoBO shouldn't come to the funeral. That's the part I really want to get to, because I want to find out their reasons behind that. Because BoBO was exempt from being the one who unalived Niah. So I don't understand what is the problem, basically, but I'm just the outsider. I'm sure there's more to the story going on inside, you know what I mean? I'm sure there's more to it, because only some things come out and some things don't. So let's just see.
That's some of that we don't even know about that. I jump up in a Shirley morning there. My granny I ring me with the news charge and I tell me, see, they tell me, she asked me if I know you so Gungo get shot last night. I say, before me even left me out, it, brother. My dog, that from video call, I don't even know this man I get my number charge. Video call. I'm a picture of dog I show me on the next phone, I ask me, say,
Where said did the crush brother show you your picture up on the next phone?
Yeah.
Go on talk.
So, and I gang them shoot him, brother, is it? And we say, no, man, they don't not talk about big thing, no time, brother. They don't just say, I shoot him rare, and he want to shop when I have one thing, but a police shot Gungo, brother. You see me? A man like Chiga, dog, I tell say, to come for strap and thing, all Chiga know we not strap, bad man. You see me? But dog, get a beg it up when I tell we don't know where reach over, so I move so correct, brother.
Yeah, he say, he make a talk the time there. You remember say, make a talk and see how any shop in Alien, and him have them. So we bring him, don't give him.
The man say, Niah not spread no glory off of TikTok, brother.
Yeah.
And they've not come over in life, come evil share up here, do nothing, brother.
So what I say, the man, so hold on, what may I say is, hold on, what may I say is, the man I say, any strap them on the lane, if one of send any strap them, so who would have let them strap the feet?
You don't understand enough. Did I wonder that because he must say, yo, every man have shop, just sending them because he want them. And no man enough you have shop in Alien unless him know about it.
You understand the way we have shop?
That me I say.
So basically then,
Wow, that is sound like Don. The Don is getting involved. Somebody bigger than them are getting involved. Is that what's going on? Sorry, I feel like I'm just hearing this for the first time. So excuse me if I sound shocked. But anyways, let me just listen on.
Basically, then, I want to say basically because if he must say one of bring in his trap, then basically then that means he must say he might done on the lane then.
Yeah, why dog birthday much then watch charge man a year. Why dog birthday drop and the dog for buying Bima.
Yeah.
And then look to eat that friend of call him and tell them say dog I go buy a car and thing. So when the dog drop in car now, I'll be $1 million tax start make.
On the night when Niah alive, I don't like BoBO to talk about this. You know, because BoBO did it, they both. So I don't like BoBO to talk about it. In a sense where BoBO would have more knowledge and understanding of what go on. Because BoBO, the dog them no back. Seeing so we know so somebody will know the place. So somebody I don't know outside that come do this. Because yo, I get to this a mongrel. If mongrel say a man remember him a kick off and him a bark and him a run up and down and all them something. You get to me and say and him a go on with beer sitting. Worse him don't know a place. You understand? And no man me have an idea of Ponton Lane. Yeah, me have an idea of Ponton Lane because I usually run through all over just the same way they too.
Yeah.
Usually go Burke Road and them places, half shit lane and all them places, Mali Mount and all of them places, you see me? So I know you can have an idea of places, you see me? So what I say is, the night when Niah doing video,
Yeah.
more you talk about the night.
The night we did it, you know. It was one of with dog them birthday night as it, so we did it all the vibes and sitting, you know. And the dog I say, yo, we are got black on his party, you see it? Yeah. So the dog I say, yo, get ready and them shit there, you see it? So the dog go road, like the dog drive go road in a free dog car. The dog drive go road, you see it? And when the dog drive go road, the dog forward back. And we did it, and we all have vibes because the dog strong, you see it? And the dog, he say, I'm run a one birthday match and sitting, you see it? So after the dog the birthday match, we did it, we are singing and sitting, you know, for the live. Yeah, we on the live and we are singing and thing, you see it? And we are singing and thing. So till the dog like that the dog say, yo, him go get ready, you see it? Niah tell say, yo, shoot me when you forward black, you see it? Yeah. So boom, we did it. Me and Niah are run on the front there and we used to be here this circle, you know. Yeah, so all we did it and we just did it easy, you see it? I'm going to now book. The dog, two dog and for film live now going play a match. I put my ring light over the side and I did it on live and sit me and see it. Same time dog call me and I say, yo, BoBO go get something.
Is that the one who was sitting next door to him when he got unalived? The guy in the white top. Is that who's talking? Wow. Okay, let me listen.
For me now, me I say dog, me for my life, you know. Send on the next dog them now, you see it. So the dog goes to now book, send the next dog go get some craving here for him, you see it. And when the dog say the dog go get the craving here them and thing. Like we just did it. And the dog them say, yo, we so circle, you know. When the dog them say, yo, we so circle, boom, me and Niah alone did it. And the next youth on him, Pee-wee, you see it. Yeah, so share we did it. You see it. Me dey for my life over here, so you know I play so much and sitting. You see it. And the dog over there, so you know the dog dey on the tomb. So the dog did it for the live and me did it for my life and sitting and then me I say, yo, can't bother ya man. Me I go in my life. Same time me I play with one girl named Tanya Chinlai. You see it. Yeah. She say, yo, you know, see a long time I don't see you on live though.
Yeah, man, I want a Niah little girl, man, where one time here on
Niah funeral update.
Something was about to be said, and it got cut. Okay, don't worry, we'll find out. But he looks like BoBO as well. They all look alike to me sometimes. The guy in the white top look like BoBO. The other one I recognize him because that is the one in the front is the one that Niah used to help. I can't remember with the one in the back. I think that's his next friend. Anyways, let's continue.
Where Niah's body is, and this is all I was gonna to let you know, guys. The funeral service will be here in St. Anne's Bay. The body will lie in the cemetery in Steertown. But as I said, later on, I'm gonna update you fully. The 5th of 2025 is the date his body is gonna lay to rest. So that's the funeral date. Later, I'll update you officially. 9 nights, grave digging, venue.
Okay, so the guy standing with Niah's mom is CPR, okay? So what I want to do is get to BoBo's situation, why he's not invited, because they said he's not invited. I don't know why he's not invited. Oh, is it taking a break? Oh, yeah. I don't know. No. Okay, so there's a situation. They're saying that how BoBo is not invited to the funeral. So I don't know. I just think it's just crazy. It's craziness. Okay, let's see what's going on.
You left all of this and gone about your business and in a media and at all. Not talk about Niah again. And you see nobody now follow you up. You see it, and when you see nobody now follow you up, you forward again and you start spin the narrative of the story and try to make it look. Hey boy, don't come try. Hey, don't ramp with me, you know. I don't want a boy feel like they can't come ramp with me, you know, dog. I don't want a boy feel like they can't come ramp with me. All who say yo, stay town want me. All of what chat up in the mouth. Just go and chat up in the mouth. Go and chat up.
Does it not seem to you? Don't you guys realize that people be stirring you guys up? BoBo, whoever else. Do you not realize how people will stir you lot up because they want to get a response from you? You know, it's just so strange. It's like 1 minute you're there with LA talking to him and you're helping him out, and another this and that and that. Then another minute it's like something else. Then something else will come out of the blue. Then I'm like, what's like? That's why I sort of given this a break, right? Because what was happening, right? Different things was coming out of the woodwork, right? 1 minute it was one thing, then it was something else. Then there was a lot of people that was saying that what like couple people was the ones who unalive Niah. So basically, when I see BoBo going off like this, right, and he's saying people saying, but people will say you say one thing, then they will go carry to next person, say something else, then they will change it up, they'll take it to somewhere else. They will do that. People have two mouths, you know. They'll say one thing to you and another thing to somebody else. Do you not realize that? Then they will want you to respond to that, because what you're doing right now is not even good. Like, you know what I mean? It's not even good. Like, I mean, fair enough, right? Fair enough, right? We need the context in which things were said and whatever else. But at the same time, right, people will stir you up. They'll make you say stuff. I've been there where like people say I say one thing, then they go take it back, switch it to something else. Then they take it back, switch it, then they change it, switch it, say you say, but they don't say what they say and all that. Do you know people do them things there? It's ridiculous. But anyway, he's going off on someone.
on mouth. When you see BoBo, you walk in front of him. You walk in front of him. My and them never left in my pussy. My hand where you see me up your so never left in my mother pussy. Yeah? He never left in my mother pussy. Me can tell you that straight. He never left in my mother pussy. You see it? Me have me and them. And me have me teeth them. Me bite out a man neck. Yeah? So if you feel like say you can come in front of BoBo and try war, me bite out your neck. And pity out in front of you. And don't feel like a joke me attack. Don't feel like a joke me attack. Me I tell you that. Yeah. Me I tell you that.
This is Wahala. I know they're Jamaican, but there's a lot of Wahala going on. It's just crazy. It's like yeah, this is one of the reasons why I did pull back a little bit from Niah's thing a little bit, right? You know what I mean? And if they drop Saturn, and I think, okay, fair enough. Let me just go see what's going on over this. But the amount of bangarong that be going on is crazy. It's like mad. It's like, you know, even Niah himself got caught up in confusion. That's why he got unalived, right? He got caught up in confusion because whoever he was hanging around with, right? I think as Akim was saying, like he was like there were snitches and all this stuff, and he literally got caught up in drama. Literally, he was just there doing his TikTok, you know, right? Obviously, right, they have their backwards and forwards and all this stuff, and you know, it's like Bigo, innit? They have their backwards and forwards, and then afterwards, like it got into reality. It came into the reality in real life. Right, it came into real life where like people was threatening Niah on lives and all sorts of things, sending him, oh, stop talking, like whatever. It just shows you how easy like the social media can get crazy. And in this case, I believe that the social media is the cause of why Niah passed away and busted, to be honest with you, right? I feel that how right there was a lot of drama, a lot of he say, she say, they say, whatever. 1 minute it was one thing, another minute it was something else, another minute it was something else. I do believe there was a little bit of jealousy around him, how he was flexing in the area. People kept coming at him, all sorts of stuff. And I believe it's the same thing that's going on, like with BoBo, where they're saying certain stuff and then this one catch it and then it's just like, you know, like if you know how people stay, right? You know, like you'll just try to keep it 100. You just try to keep it simple. You try not to get in it. You try not to make sure you ain't in it at all. Like, you know what I mean? Because it could cause sudden death and sudden destruction. And I feel this is the example of how deep TikTok goes, yeah? This is the example. Cause look how he's mad now. He's so mad. He's even saying stuff that I'm just thinking, raw. Like, do you have to go down? Do you have to go there? Do you need to go there? He's saying things like, I'm just like, okay, say your piece, say how you feel. I mean, obviously you're mad, you're vexed. Right? No one can't take that from you. Right? People saying stuff and twisting things and throwing things and, you know, but you're catching it and then you're responding to it, right? Right? Sometimes you have to make things just go over your head, all right? And it doesn't mean to say you're soft. It doesn't mean that it's your life you have to worry about more, because if they can take your cousin's life on a TikTok, they could come after you, right? So you have to be mindful of what you're saying. I'll say this to any young man who's doing certain stuff. You have to be very, very, very mindful, right? Because people will take your life. They're not even gonna think about it. And the fact that Dons and everybody is involved now. Well, I didn't even know the Dons was involved. And everybody else is involved. Oh my days, this is getting crazy. But hopefully when Niah arrests, I mean, I know that this drama is gonna continue. Right, it's gonna continue regardless, but it's just crazy because listen to how he's talking. Listen to how he's like, he's so mad. He's hot. Right now. You see, BoBo, he's hot. and he's just talking. He's in his feelings, he's in his emotions, or whatever else is going on with him. People there probably looking at him all funny round where he is, and all sorts of craziness.
I tell every boy that we had shut up their mouth. And next, look who yes man now.
So basically, he's talking about L.A. Lewis, banning L.A. Lewis and all this stuff. So now L.A. Lewis come into the mix of things, and he's supposed to be the investigator of all this. But you know what? I'm just going to watch, yeah? Because at the end of the day, right, these people won't listen to my opinions, innit? So at the end of the day, it's just crazy. Because I thought they banned BoBO, but they didn't ban him. They banned, right, he wants L.A. Lewis banned from the service. What good is it banning L.A. Lewis from the service? What good is it? What are you going to get out of it? What is it going to serve? Because he's the investigator at the end of the day, right? He might not be the greatest investigator, but mind you, he has solved a couple murders. He's found bodies and all sorts of things. So maybe he might be able to sort things out. And maybe you should just get a proper investigator involved. Maybe why don't you guys just do that? I mean, the police is corrupt in Jamaica. So what else can you do? Is it coming on here and shouting and vexing mad? I mean, yeah, I've been vexed with people too on social media. I'll come on my YouTube and let off. But where exactly does it get you? A hoarse voice, wasted energy, right? Why can't you lot just do your craziness off of the social media? Because there's always a repercussion in everything, correct? Every action causes a reaction. Or do you lot not know that?
I'm never scared. I'm not scared no more. I'm not scared. Me a fight for my right now. That me I tell you no. Me a fight for my right now. Me a fight for my right now. Me a fight for my right now. So when me a fight for my right, you see when me a fight for my right, me need all I want to forward. Cause me not stop fight for my right. I know me never do my family nothing. I know safe me know sitting a long time. You feel like my family that dead if me know something? No not chat out here so youth. No not chat out here so. Me my right dog. Me never do my family nothing yet dog. Me never do my family nothing yet dog. Boy yes yes so me never do my yo me love my family them dog.
If you want to make a full-time income from home working part-time, you
people have been there on the media can talk that, you know. Share they talk that regularly me there on live talk that. The dog forward and I love your dog. Him know say me mean that youth. Him know say me mean that youth. The dog know say me mean that dog. I mean it from the bottom of my heart youth. Me love all my family them. Me love all my family them. Every family me have. And anybody in my family can tell you that say yo BoBO, it's a youth. You love your family them dog. You love your family them dog. You love yo, me love my family them fuck dog. I'm telling you that in a youth. Me love my family them in a dog. I know boy, no girl, nobody at all youth. In front of my family in front of me. BoBO you know that dog, is it? If you know BoBO you know that dog. Me love my dog, niche. We must stay up on life, niche. And I tell the dogs, I love your dog, and the dog is easy, man. I know that dog, is it? I know that dog, I'm tear dog, I love my family, they don't fuck dog. I know when a boy feel like say you, them can't contact BoBO and do all of them shit a dog and feel like you. And feel like you. Dog, you don't know what pain me I feel like. I just lose my family dog. I can't tell you that million times dog. We just lose my family dog every night. I told me have somebody strong in my life. We are all my firm. Yeah. Me have somebody strong in my life. We are all my firm. Yeah. Me have a woman in my life. We are all my firm dog. I can tell you them shit the dog. And if me never have her in my life, dog, my life would have upside it down, I can tell you. Anytime you see me over here, say I best me a push forward, charge you, I can tell you that. I best me a push forward. Me never stop push the best. Never stop push the best. Me always know that. Me never stop push the best forward. Even when me a cut up and me fuck up and sitting. Me never stop push the best. And me never go bumbuckle and sit down about my right from you. You see it? Me never go sit down and do that, dog. I can tell you that, dog. Me never go sit down and do that, dog. Make you sound. Every night I DM pray, dog. I'm never make no boy come over here so and feel like say you think you can talk for me, can come check now for BoBO. You see it? Come try out for me, dog. I love my family in a dog. I love my cousin in a youth. I love Niah in a youth. Niah alone you can tell you how much BoBO love him. Niah alone can come over how much BoBO love him. You see it? You see it? How the fuck do you youth? Sometimes I have love the internet alone. Well, at first I was loving the internet alone. They be calling my name, saying this, saying that. Which I know in the tune.
That's because they're stirring the pot. That's why they're calling your name, because they know that you're going to respond. That's what's happening. Even I can see that. Right? They're calling your name because they know that you're going to respond.
Really some art and loyalty to deal with. I would never do my cousin nothing. I would never youth and them not stop off of my name. You feel like say me, yes, so I go feel good. You feel like say me, yes, so I go feel good, and you there, so I call my name, dog. I can't feel good, bad man, no call my name, but fuck it, dog. I love my family in the youth. Bad man, if any energy you see me push out, dog, I love me deal with, dog. You see, if I will little grow youth, I love to know about in the youth. You never hear, at this moment, you forward out and look. You never hear Niah dey on live and him and whole everybody around him a cuss and them shit, they no charge it. You never hear man dey on live and him whole life man them a cuss and all of them shit ya, cuss, fight and them shit there when he dey on live. You never see that, you never hear of that. You don't have to get justice to youth. You see it, you never hear that. We are no puss and dog, me can't know that charge it.
And that's right. He does need to get justice. And that's what you guys need to focus on at present. All this back and forth, left, right, it doesn't get you nowhere. It literally don't get you nowhere. It literally don't get you nowhere. And if LA Lewis is calling your name, he shouldn't do it. Because he's older than you as well. He should know better. Right? When you keep saying somebody's name, they're going to respond to you, right? And it's not going to be a nice response. Whatever you said, especially if the message wasn't put to the person properly, how you will put it, how you will say it, the person's going to come at you 10 times harder, 10 times, 20 times harder even. Now, BoBO sounds very hurt at this present moment, right? He's hurt because he's been from when Niah died, when Niah on alive, right? He's been there, right? Because they said the people came from one side of the grandmother yard to the other side. The grandmother even spoke up for him and said, you know, that he wasn't there. The grandmother was defending him against how many people on one panel. Right, his grandmother, right, and it's like I feel people get a rise out of this drama. What's going on here, right? It's nothing to get a rise out of. So like 2, 3, was it either 2 or 3 people has been unalive in the whole of this whole saga here. Right, fair enough. The dad come and he fix the land up and he do little things and whatever. I ain't mad at the dad. I ain't mad at the daddy for doing that. No, I'm kind of glad he did a little bit, though he was absent for most of Niah's life, for my understanding of the whole situation. And Grandma was there, and Bobo and him more or less grew up together, right? So the place where Niah used to do his TikTok was the house where him and Bobo used to live, and and he had his daughter and all that. So it's like, it's crazy. Like, people just want to hear you come at people, right? And you're giving it to them. Basically, that's what you're doing, right? You're throwing your because men tend to hold in how they feel when someone die, right? Like, they just try not to show that they're crying, they try not to show this, they try not to show that, they try not to be this, they try not to be, and the anger comes out in a different way. I see it for myself with my son. The anger comes out in a different way, right? It gets directed in a whole different situation altogether. And sometimes it can be detrimental to the people that is around them, because they can go all crazy, right? Now, the fact that how he's sounding like this alone, right? It's like he can't believe people put him and say that he unalive his cousin. And that's why he's just, I mean, whoever unalive Niah, really, they should be the one to get the justice, right? But right now, like with everything, right, everybody's guessing, okay, maybe it's this one, or maybe it's him, or maybe it's that one, or maybe it's whatever, right? Akim all go clear his name. Akim, clear his name, because like Akim at one point, right, even I was looking at Akim, because when Akim threatened Niah on the live, I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? And then Akim cleared his name. So it's like words are being thrown around and people are catching it, and then they are retaliating through with words. This man is vexed. He's hot. He can't believe what people say like about him at the same time, right? Because like I said, people will they'll stir you up to such an anger. You yourself like probably go out and go do something about it too, right? So sometime right, like, yes, I mean, I'm not saying don't defend yourself, yes. But at the same time, just know that how people are watching you and watching how you're behaving as well. And the way you are reacting as well. They're watching all that. Like, so, and I'm not just talking like as the one who's grown up over here or whatever. I know in the Caribbean how it goes. It can be very mad. Machete will come out, all sorts of things. Like, now they're not using machetes now. They're literally using pows now. Right? That's their defense now. Right? Because it used to be words. And then machete will come out. Now it's different now. It's different times now. Right? So I'm just like, wow, like this man is very cut up about it.
We are not gonna dog youth. We are not push. We are not puss and we are not dog. We are not puss and dog, bad man. We are not puss and dog charge. Me can tell you that youth. We are not puss and dog. You see we there so. We are not puss and dog charge. We are not puss and dog. Me can tell you that youth. I'm not gonna stop telling you that youth, cause every man around the man youth. Love you youth. Me can tell you that youth. We are not puss and dog and we show love.
And even as he's bending down now, you see at the back of his chair, it looked like even gunshot did pass through somewhere near there too. Right? You see little holes as he's bending down. So, these man's been through a whole lot of stuff, like in growing up and all sorts of stuff. So, like, yes, of course he's going to be defensive. He's going to be defensive. He's going to stand on his square. He's going to say, yeah, what, right? I did not unalive my cousin. Stop pointing the finger at me. Stop it.
Loyalty, we show love, bad man. We always do that, youth. We always do that. We always charge it. Always youth. Always youth. You never go up on my profile, go view yet. All I know call up my name. You never go up on my profile, go view yet. You never go straight down. Just go up on my profile, go straight down. From the scratch. Start from the scratch and come up. Just start from the scratch and come up, you see. Just start from the scratch and come up, you see. I post my cousin more than I post myself when I start from the scratch. I always post my family dog. I always post my family dog. I love my family dog. Yeah. So when you come out your son and talk and all of this shit, dog. Man, I can't tell me say me can't go funeral. Alright then, me I go did it. Me I talk bro. Me I go did it.
Oh, so I was right in the title. They did tell you can't go through the. What do they mean? What's all that about? About you can't go funeral. Why can't you go to your cousin's funeral? Why? What's the reasoning behind it? Oh, so I was right in the first thing what I saw. Cause I thought maybe I got it wrong. That's why I went and changed the title. Cause I don't want to get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? I want to be sure I got it right. So they told you don't come to the funeral. Wow.
I got did it. So let me see one of the pan. Just make a man step to me. Me I got did it and no boy can't stop me from Mumbuckler. I go see to it say my family is laid to rest, dog. Yeah.
How are they telling you to don't come to his funeral when you two more or less grow up together? From my understanding, you two more or less grow up in the same house together. What's my gosh, people, innit? People, human being, something else, man. Humans, something else. No wonder why he's cut up. I'll be cut up too. I'm with you on that one. I'll be very mad. I think the whole of social media would have shake. You ain't shake it enough. You should have maybe you should have bonfired more because I thought it was something else. I really thought, okay, it's something else, and maybe like whatever. They tell him he can't go to his cousin's funeral. Oh my days. Well, now I heard and seen it all now.
Have you financed a car with
I feel like say yo, me no good days. Charge it. Every day I miss this youth. Every day I miss my man. Every day I miss my Bumbuckler cousin dog. Every day I miss my cousin. And somehow out here on the internet talking about this and talking about that. Charge it. Charge it. You know how to do, you know, dog. You know how to do, you know, charge it. You know how to do, bad man. You just know how to do. And know how to.
No, they're stirring, mate. They're stirring and twisting and turning and coiling and all sorts of craziness is going on. They're coiling up, man. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry. When things come to light, it will come to light. What is to come to light will come to light. And then you know what? You'll come out the victor. Because everybody was staring in BoBO's direction. They were staring in next man's direction. I don't even know. There's so many people. Fingers were pointing in different directions. Honestly, it was just crazy. So when BoBO went, like, I feel like he didn't know how to. You know, when something happened and you can't take it in. I mean, I've had moments like that where it doesn't compute in your brain what just happened. Like you know, you just can't believe it. Even if the thing happened in front of you, it takes you a while to figure out, well, not figure or work or whatever, compute in your brain, defrag, or however you want to put it, in your mind what just happened. And then when it finally sinks in, it's like, damn, like that's happened to me as well. I know how that feels when someone passes away and you've been seeing them all the time and all that, and then all of a sudden they're not there. All of a sudden, like something major happens, and all of a sudden they're not there, and then you're just like, damn, like the person just was standing in front of me. My best friend, when she passed away, my best friend, I'll say she was one of my best friends. Me and my best friend used to be move around, like like me and her and her child and all that, and then something happened, and then she wasn't there. And then even when I went to the funeral, I couldn't believe she was in the box. I couldn't believe it. It's like it took me a while. It took me a couple of years for it to sink in that she literally passed away. And to this day, I always think about that one friend. I mean, like as well. I mean, though I have many friends, but she was my schoolmate as well. So it's different. It hits differently, I feel, with people who's close as well. So I hear how he feels. I hear his pain. This guy's in pain, right? As he's talking, he's in pain, and the fact that people say to him, "Oh, you can't come to your cousin's funeral." I really hope nothing don't kick off at that funeral. I hope you lot hold an order when you lot go there. Don't be fighting and all this thing, because something even happened around Bushead's funeral. Something happened with the dad or something. I think I kind of saw something. I hope nothing don't kick off. I really hope I hope he gets a peaceful burial. I really do. Because it'd be a shame. Because Niah brought a lot of people together. It'd be a shame for you lot to all have drama around the funeral, right? It'll be very. I think I'd be so disappointed. I don't know. I probably wouldn't post it if that happened in it. I won't post it because I'd be disappointed of all of them. I'd be so disappointed, and to know that all this back and forth was going on for so long, the dad or whatever. I mean, the mum. She was broken. She was totally broken after it. I think did they show his mum? I can't remember where they show his mother. But it was just so much back and forwards, man. It's just crazy.
Taxi. Cause when you see just walk in front of me, you couldn't have gun. You couldn't have gun. You walk in front of me. Ready if you back me. I'm telling you that too. Because if a man walk in front of me gun, make sure say me.
So they will be pulling triggers around somebody who just, what the heck? And he means what he says, You can tell he means what he says. He ain't playing. Right? He ain't playing at all. Right? So instead of it be a peaceful burial, there shouldn't even be no gunshot. It's a shame that how people can't get checked before they reach there. When check them get searched before they go to the burial ground or before they go to church. Because nothing should kick off. Because even at Bushead funeral, the soldiers came in and disrupted the proceedings a little bit. I think it's the motorcade part. I think they disrupted it, and then afterwards, right? I think they took time, and then they gathered, and then they just continued. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that. No more blood needs to run. There's enough blood run already. No more blood. And I get it. He's mad. He's furious. He's angry. He probably wants to bust someone's head right now, for all you know. Because that's the type of energy he's giving. I know someone exactly like this. When they get mad, you see when a man get mad like this, right? They're ready to do anything. They're ready to like, you know, for their life to go at that present moment. They don't care. They don't care who come into their path. They will bust heads and then regret later. That's how some man move. You know what I'm saying? So don't let his demeanor see this. Well, actually, I'll take that back. His whole demeanor that he's got here right now, he ain't playing. Right? He ain't playing. And if something does kick off up at the funeral, it'll be because of people and their mouth. People and their mouth. Right? So let him continue.
Me a bite out on no blood clot. Make sure so no fight, because if you know ever walk in front of me, I bite out on the neck. And pit out in front of you. Yeah. Yeah. Justice is a must. Remember that. So all you see, yo, God work, you know, my youth. Remember me telling you, say God work, and God work in mysterious ways. And Him a work. And all who are going, Him a work. Just know say man a work. Just know say Him a work, charge. Him a work, and Him not gonna stop work. Until we get justice, me can tell you that. You might not see me come over every day, because I don't look no cloth. I never look cloth yet. Me, when you see me, I look cloth. I don't look no cloth.
And he's right, I ain't even seen him over TikTok, because I don't really see them. I always see the odd one, this one, that one. They be enjoying themselves, whatever. No, I don't see him at all. I don't see Niah. I don't see BoBO at all. At all. If you trouble him, he's gonna come out and he's gonna talk how he's talking now. And this is the energy you're gonna get. So, I'm not defending him, because I don't know him like that. I'm just saying, for what I've seen of him since covering Niah Gang's situation, right? He don't really. Sometimes he try not to say much. He looks like a man who doesn't like to say much unless you really get to him, and then he talk. But then there's enough. But then he will talk. He will say whatever, like, you know what I'm saying. But nah, man, there should be no blood spilt. No blood should be spilt at that funeral. No blood at all. None at all. None. I guarantee it. But it will come another way, maybe. Just not in that way. You lot shooting off and doing the most at the funeral ain't helping nothing. More bodies, more blood. What's all that? What's that gonna do? Then it's gonna be a massacre. Then it's gonna be a massacre. Children's gonna be at the funeral. You lot should not be shooting no gun. No gun should blaze. None.
Cloth charge. Me never look cloth. BoBO over here so look cloth. Me no look cloth, dog. When me a fuck, me a look cloth off my family. I love my family. I want Niah Gang, me always say youth. I never stop saying that. One Niah Gang charge. One Niah Gang always, bro. Me can tell you that. Always. Yeah. Fully gang outside, dog. Me can tell you that, youth. Everywhere me go, dog. I want Niah Gang charge. Just remember that, dog. Just remember that, dog. Just remember that, dog. Just remember, see, I want Niah Gang, dog. I know I'll always come over here when you're talking about BoBO, when you say this and you saying that. Which one ever cross-party BoBO yet? Which one ever cross-party BoBO yet? I that more asking you, which one ever cross-party BoBO yet? See BoBO in the street or something like that. Come on, all our you know about BoBO. BoBO always a chai. Even in West Indies, BoBO always a chai. BoBO is a youth, always a chai, dog. Yeah. And Niah can tell you that. If Niah is there right now, we couldn't tell you that. Yo, me used to own my own business. Man, I talk about say me a drive a man car. Me a drive man car. What the fuck me a lead the man car? Me near Niah. Me a ask you now. Me Niah if you touch the man car. Me near Niah if you touch the man car. You know going to talk about me a drive man car, dog. Near Niah. Come like me near Niah now to pussy clat. I want Niah, yeah. Cause I forget justice, man, really, you know that. Cause I
And that's true and that's real. He needs justice at this point in time. Ain't it right, you know what I mean? It ain't about the battle. It ain't about the battle. The battle's always coming. Yes. Trials and tribulations. Yes, I hear that, I deep that, I dig that, I get it. But at the same time, you don't put yourself in a problem. You don't put yourself in a problem where like they're saying, oh, this, that. You see now, see what's happening now? They're saying, oh, he's doing this, he's doing that. That's what I'm saying. People will throw stone at you, right? And they want you to try it back. And they want you to try it back double. So now they got their response, right? Fair enough, right? You're calm now because you was on fire just now, right? But at the same time, no fire, no blood should run that day when that young man get buried. No blood or run. Okay? No blood or run. More casualties. Innocent casualties. Women, children. What? No. Do you know how much people be at that funeral? Do you know that funeral's gonna be packed up? That funeral's gonna be packed up. There probably ain't gonna be no room in the church. No room up at the graveside. Right? Right? So they shouldn't trouble you. You should be able to go to your cousin's funeral. Right? You should be there. Because you grew up, him and you together. So at the end of the day, right, I feel like, yes, justice needs to be done in all different ways. Front ways, back ways, and sideways too. Because there is no balance right at this present moment. It's unbalanced. Seems like his death has brought out a lot of beast out of people. The beast of the people come out to them. Right? Everybody growling. This man's growling right now. This lion here, this king man, is growling right now. You see how he just cool, but he mad at the same time. The king man is you see the thing with, like I said, the thing with some man show their emotions in different ways. Some man growl loud, they're raw. When I tell you they're raw, I see man raw. They get vexed and and then I see and then there's another one who will hold it in, but then later on, right, you know, like when he's by himself now, he let it off in a different way. When he's around his woman, he let off in a different way because the woman's there to soothe him. So how this man is going on is not unusual to me. I've seen this before. This is nothing new. This king's man just needs to just settle. Okay? Just settle. You go. Hopefully nobody ain't gonna do you nothing. Don't even call that upon yourself. Don't even call it. Don't even put it in the atmosphere. Don't even put it nowhere near you. Right? You go. You get right. You see your cousin get buried. You go back home in one piece. The same way you left home, the same way you go back home. One piece.
to get justice. Afi get justice, yeah. I'm not talk about that right now, dog. Right now, me talk, me a vent, dog. Me know say dog I get justice. If dog Afi get justice, me I say it right so. You see in here so. You see the art where you see in here so I be it. I hit me and you say it. Hit me and you say it. The art in here so I hit me and you say it, yeah. Don't feel like say me I use my mouth and say it like some man I look cloud and them shit there. Don't feel like say me I look cloud and them shit there. I'm more asking you a question, and if Niah was here, he would tell you this. BoBO never drive off his car, never. I had no meaning to be driving and near driving. Yeah? Niah was always driving me. Yeah, so what the fuck me a bumbo car? When me a do the man car, me never beg him man a drive off and carry it. Me never beg Niah drive off and carry it. And anybody with the road Niah can tell me that. This is you to see us. Me never beg him man a drive off and man carry. Never. 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 Never drive him. Never. Never. Yeah. Never beg him man a drive off and car charge it. My own car already, you know, me can tell you that. Oh, don't feel like say me I want simple you, my own car already. If you know BoBO, you know say BoBO own him own car already. My father left car with me. And told him I'm not interested in driving. You know who got that car? My bigger brother get the car there. Yeah. My bigger brother, we give car and him have a drive and all of this shit. We can't tell you that. We can't tell you that. We can't tell everybody that. Yeah. Everybody that. Everybody me can't tell that. Everybody. Every fucking body me can't tell that, dog. So me a bad mind man for. You know I can't talk about bad mind. I can't talk about bad mind. I never be bad mind my cousin. Me would have never bad mind my cousin. What the fuck me a bad mind my cousin for? Eh? I try in out. Man,
once again, BoBO, people will say strippiness about you because like they're trying to get a rise at you. Okay, that's what's happening. They're trying to get a rise. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. Yeah, so yeah, they will say, "Oh, this, oh, he's bad man, oh, yeah." That's why I hate the word haters and all this strippiness, because some people ain't about that life. No one's hating on you. If you're doing what you're doing, you're doing what you're doing. No one's hating on you, right? That's it. Especially if you're a trier. Oh my gosh. You try this way, you try that way, you try this way, you try the middle, you try this lane, that lane, that lane, that lane, that lane, that lane. Yes, Niah, I see it too. I saw that in him too. The little bit that I see of him. He's always doing something. He's always doing something. He was doing clothes, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's doing so many things. So BoBO ain't wrong there.
see me like how me try, always trying. Always a try sitting. No bitter dog, no bitter your fuck, no fuck up in a dog. You see mine don't have bad man, me I tell you this. You see mine don't have dog. Father God I go show you up. Father God I go show you up. You mine don't have Father God I fi show you up. Cause no bitter your fuck dog, no bitter your fuck dog. No bitter your fuck dog, no bitter dog. No bitter dog. Father God I go show you up, bad man. And that's why I pray every day, you know, because I know the Father God go show up all who a chat. I'm going to show you up. I'm going to show you up. You never stop showing up that man. I'm going to show you up. Yeah. I have God as my witness and see what I go on. I have God as my witness and see what I go on. Because I find out say, yo, there you got a lot of yes people. I tell you now, you have some yes people on the media. Desiree, what's up? You got a lot of yes people on the media. A man say a story, they run with it. Them no look for facts. Them no look for facts. Them no look for facts. You see it? A bag of yes people. I don't want a yes people around me because I'm a yes man. And if you know BoBO, you know BoBO good. If you know BoBO, you know BoBO good. Me and a yes people, dog. Me no beg, me no borrow. Me no love sweets. You can never say that about BoBO. Who know BoBO can talk that? Who know BoBO can talk that? You see, for me, a little boy, me always give people things. This is you to you see, so. Me always. I go up on the road right now and a man see me and get burl from me. You know much people me help in a problem charge and me go talk about it now. Me can talk about it now. Me no like talk about them sitting there in the dark car. You see, people talk about when they help people, they not good. You know much people me help charge, me not call the name and me not verify it, man. I rise and say me can prove that. Me help people, bad man. I'm always trying. First and foremost, I own my business. My father left me with a business. I sell porridge and I sell fritters. You see, if you ever come to Olaba, you have to know my father, you have to know me. You see it? I sell porridge and fritters. That was what I did. I was selling porridge, I was selling fritters, I was doing my music. And we was all here just chilling. You see it? Never come a Jamaica, if you never come a bumbo clat or lava, what do you know in life? Some people you talk, they never come a Jamaica one day in their life. You never see them at Olaba one day in their life. No time in their life, you never see them in Olaba yet. So when you talk about people for Olaba, you don't know how Olaba go. Loving people live at Olaba, yeah? So anytime you out here paint a bumbo clat picture upon people, and go and paint that picture. You see it? Me don't even go tell you to stop because it's a must know to stop in the dark. God, you see God where you see above right up there, so Him a go show on up. Him a go show on up, yeah. Father God a go show on up, dog. All of them bitter tongue, all of them fuck ya. It a go stop. And them time it a go too late. Man say bench warrant out for me. A man say bench warrant out for me. Bad man, me not talk to no man for no bumbuckler thing, you know, pussy, you know about no. First and foremost, you talk about you don't know a man data, you don't know a man data, and you call BoBO if you can talk for bumbuckler things. Eh? You can't talk to me again in a keep brawling.
Hi, Phoenix. Yeah, I'm live, girl. I'm live. I was trying to keep to it, you know, because sometimes I'll be on my other channel, but I had to cover this one because this one I've been covering for a while. Like, so the young man is letting off, people's accusing him of him unaliving his cousin. So he's letting off, you see what I'm saying? So I understand why he's doing it now. He just explained it a while ago.
The media make you hear, you know. Me tell you right now, you know. You can't get BoBO talk to you. Because you don't know bumbuckler in Niah. So how you have to talk to BoBO? Go and fabricate. Yeah. Go and fabricate. You come to Olaba, who you talk to Olaba? Who in Olaba can say, yes, he talk to me? Who in Olaba can say, yes, he talk to me? I mean, know Olaba people them brawling. Me can't tell you that brawling. Olaba people them brawling. They must say, yeah, he talk to me. Olaba people no, Olaba people no hide and talk, then talk straight in your face. Then talk straight in your face. God and time, any tongue that rise up against you shall condemn. Same Mason Nazarene, is it a God and time, and every tongue will rise up against me. Them are going to condemn. Them are going to condemn. Me I tell you that you.
100% medical grade olive oil from
Politics is now.
You see it, me I tell you no that charge, me I tell you no that. I'm gonna tell you no that charge. Tell you no that cool kid, me see say you want forward up in. But watch what I go on, me I talk for myself first and then me I go there, father. When me done talk, me I go out there, you see it. You know, see I love alone all the time, you know, but me I go talk for myself. Cause they say me can't talk for myself. So me there, so me I go talk for myself. You see it.
I have a channels on the community post called The Dark Side of Ocean Yumi. Right now I'm doing a series on honor killings right now. But yeah, I'm doing this one to complete the coverage of this, well, I could say it's not really a saga. It's really the fact that how, right, a young man passed away and there was so much wrangling and so much craziness going on. Like it seems like it's never ending, but I do get why this man is upset. I really do understand why he's mad. I get it. And just now he was really roaring. He was roaring. I mean, he's calmed down a little bit now, but he was mad. He was mad. Like, you know what I mean? He put me in mind of certain people, but I see why he feels the way he feels. You know what I'm saying? I literally get it. I just hope that how when he goes to the funeral, that no blood is going to run. None at all. Let it be so. No blood is going to run. You're going to go there in one piece. You know, same way how you left your house, the same way how you come back in a one piece. I charge that one. Definitely. You will not make your mother, your grandmother cry. No, ain't happening. So I mean, I personally think you should go to the funeral. I personally think you should go. I personally think that. I believe that but at the same time, people should not be opening fire around the mourners. Like I said, there's children going to be there, there's women, there's people going to be there, families, all sorts. That's going to be a massacre. That should not happen there. The Dons should even tell them to cook back their powers and stuff, because by rights, right, people should be able to go there and moan, cry, let off, do whatever they got to do so that Niah can be put to rest. Niah should go away peacefully because he looked like he was a friendly young man. He looked like a peaceful young man. He get caught up in a lot of stuff at one point, but it's not him caught up, you know. He wasn't a bad man, like a bad man, you know, bad man, no bad man, blah blah blah. Niah was nothing like that. Niah was nothing like that. Niah deserves a peaceful, restful burial, like Bushead. To be honest, I really wanted to show Bushead's funeral. I did. I wanted to show it. But I'm not sure because people get triggered by little things. I don't want to trigger somebody. I don't want to trigger some. Even Bushead's funeral was peaceful. It was very peaceful. I mean, apart from the odd police interrupting and all this stuff. But at the same time, right, this man deserves to be at his cousin's funeral. He deserves to be there. And you know what? I ain't no wrong him. I ain't upset with him. Right? At first, I was a bit like, oh my God, why is he letting off? Why is he roaring like that? My guy was roaring. He was roaring. You can hear him. He is a true lion. You get on the wrong side of him, he roar and then the paws are ready to come out. Then he will tear you to shreds. He's one of them type of man there. He don't play. I can even tell by his whole demeanor that he don't play. He also puts me in mind, like I said, he puts me in mind of a lot of men that I met in my past and future and present. He put me in mind of a lot of men that I have met, right? And these men can be the most gentlest men when they're around you. You see when someone get on their nerves, oh my gosh. You better make sure and duck. Make sure and duck. You see when they're ready to cuss and tell you about your wamba, and he's one of those ones. So somebody obviously stirred him up to this level. They stirred him up to such a level, he's letting off and he's saying what he will do and what he ain't gonna do and what he ain't gonna do and what he ain't gonna do. And you know what? I think he will do it. So people need to just let him just go to the funeral, pay his respects to his cousin, let Niah be put at rest in a peaceful peace. Not no blood, no blood, no run. Night, I go through nice. Everything will go through nice. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it'll be like that because they took real long. Sorry, I'm cold. They took real long to bury him. They took long to bury him. Buster come die after him, and they buried him kind of like this year. Like to me, that was quick. He didn't waste no time. You know what I mean? Even how they were dressed was nice. Even on the TikTok, they were celebrating him. And they're still celebrating him now. So at the end of the day, right, these men should go away peacefully. You know what I mean? There should be no destruction up at the funeral, up at the on the way there, on the way back. None of that. None of that. Or your clock or your gun and just put it one side. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But anyway, let BoBO carry on talking. Exactly, Phoenix. Exactly. The generation won't allow people to RIP. Exactly. Let there be peace. Even what? So basically, even after the person's died or whatever, people still want more blood after that. What you lot is doing is sacrificial as well. If you lot don't peep it or don't recognize that, you lot, you know what I mean? There's something in the air. There's something going on. There's something crazy. You know what I mean? People are saying stuff about this guy and others. Yeah. Right? They stir in the pot. Niah, poor Niah, he was just doing his thing. He wasn't even bothering nobody. They can't get him. He wasn't doing nobody nothing. And he probably got caught up in a little wranglings. It got so personal. They came after him. It got that personal. So, you know, I'm just like, let this man go to the funeral. One piece come back saying how he left him house. Yeah, eating it, people, because this is how West Indian talk. Yeah, let him come where, let him. Oh, did spell to him. Let him go and come back in one piece. Yeah, let peace reigneth. And I ain't no Bible basher, but I'm just saying in general. They are afraid to not be with their... Yes! With their power. True. That is crazy. If the person is gone, the rest of it is over. Poor Niah and family. Yes. And his daughter is going to be at his funeral. Come on now. So you lot are going to be doing all that with his daughter there after what she went through, because she was traumatized the next day. She woke up calling for her father. You know what I'm saying? Come on, like, you know what I mean? You lot need to put the guns down.
Me, I go talk for myself, father, I'm soon audio. When me done talk, me audio father. Me audio father, because right now me a vent, more than a vent. I'm feeling pain like every fucking day. It's not, a day doesn't go by when I not think about my cousin. A day doesn't go by. Even one day no go by, me can tell you that. Even one day no go by. Even one day. And every time I think about him, you know me have to start scrolling through my phone and look, and I know say me ever video him. In most video, Niah get a fool in his BoBO video him. Most video them you see Niah do a BoBO video him. He say, what the camera cause, watch you go and wait. When me say no, you start video. When me say no, you start video. I'm a video him. Most of them video yeah, where they sip on the media. All of these videos, every single fucking one where you see, every video you see with Niah, most of them, all.
Hi, Leonard. Yeah, pow. It's alright. It's alright. I get you, Phoenix. I get you. I forgot. I thought I was on my phone. Oh, it's okay. I get
All of them. And anything you hear talking in the background, just listen and see if you don't hear BoBO voice. You don't hear BoBO voice. Everywhere me I go, me and him. Everywhere me I go, me and him. I represent myself, man, for all you see it. Everywhere me I go, me and him. Every fucking single way me I go, me and him. I'm the two go nowhere neither.
So they move like brothers, basically. They had that bond where they was moving like brothers. And you know, like sometimes, right, I think I'm one of those people. I'm like him a little bit. Like, if you're not around certain people, you don't go nowhere. If your friend or family, you know, like how like you have that one friend or family who go everywhere, and they said to you, "Come, let's go." That's probably that's the relationship they had, like a brotherly relationship. It was beyond cousins. So when people there saying he did what, it hurt him, because to know that how he moved with him and his cousin moved like brothers. You know what I'm saying? So it's bound to hurt. And it's understandable in this case. You know what I'm saying? Even though, yes, family do wickedness towards each other. Yes, they do. Sometimes your family is the most wickedest one ever. You know what I'm saying? So they move like brothers. That's the size of the that's how their relationship was.
People two gonna need that. I'm have to come jam you more than me all come jam you out of bed. Jam me. Do all my foot and jam you out of bed. And me all and say I'm to your cousin and sleep. But come out of bed, man, and top move like a punk dog. Man, we go up on the road charge it. I have to get up out of my bed. Jam me out of bed, all me have to do a laugh and shake me and say I'm to your cousin. I love my family. I love everybody. You see it, I love alone in this art. Love alone in this art. Love. Always love with David charge. Always deal with love charge. Always deal with love, dog. Crocodile me over yourself in.
And that sounded like the dad that came to the room. Sound like Niah's father. No, the one I want to get as well. I think this one's important as well. Let me see. Oh, I can get it. How can you tell someone that they can't come to their cousin's funeral? What sort of thing is that? That's crazy. That's crazy. Is that it? Did I get it all? Hold on, let me see this one. It's so annoying. I get it, they have to get paid, but come on. Let me see. Oh, I went too far. Hold on, I'm coming to put it up on the screen. I'm just trying to see. Oh.
Slacky, girl, I don't give people platform with this crush bread. How would I know who underline Niah if I never crush bread? You think I joking thing? You must think, oh, you think I joke? Stay away from the funeral. I'm the man in the pre-paper body. Hold on now. Girl tactics, girl tactics. All you party boys that slacky. Girl tactics.
Then they're threatening people on TikTok. Wow. Wow, so this is what BoBO was talking about. You see? You see? You see? I didn't even remember that I watched this one before, you know. I didn't remember. I wonder if they're gonna mention his name. I wonder. I can't remember what happened in this one.
I want to give people platform with this crush bread. How would I know who underline Niah if I never crush bread? That joking thing. You must think, oh, I think I joke. Stay away from the funeral. I'm the man in the pre-paper body. Hold on now. That girl.
So why I played that is because the other day I heard them over there saying, oh, how can Slacky and how can anybody talk bad about the mother? But because they've never spoken bad about Slacky and they've never spoken bad about the mother. So yeah, I just wanted to play that to make it clear that they was over there talking bad and telling Slacky that he mustn't go to no funeral and all of them things there. So yeah, that's what I just wanted to clarify, because right now they would like to lead the people to believe that there's some good, clean-hearted people over there and they would never threaten Niah's family or talk to their parents with any disrespect.
Why are they telling people not to go? Why are they threatening? My gosh.
Supporters in pursuit of justice for Niah and in pursuit of the monies that were collected. Now we hear that Niah Gang blocked CPR. Now CPR came out and there was a big collection of money to help with funeral arrangements and also money for the deceased person who is Niah Gang, aka Xavier Fogar's daughter. Now today to hear say no CPR can't turn over the money them. Niah father run his page, so if him get blocked, we know and Niah block him, is him father block him. Now LA Lewis upon the campaign trail with the mothers coming up soon, and we're just going to hear now we're really a going. Some people send out threats upon Crush Bread Live. Yes, saying that Niah's dad cannot attend the funeral. We're going to just go and circle the ends and we're just going to listen out for what really are going, what them have to say about the donations, what them have to say about CPR, what them have to say about the family, and what them have to say about all of the suspects that were named in Niah's taking. Show support to the channel, work hard, stay humble.
Jamaica at £10 missing and him blame bread too if you take it. You understand? So regardless the people that may go to Slacky part now, when you come and you not like in demeanor, or not like how the phone, because the main thing the phone when take make everybody angry and misjudge the man, say the man this and the man that. Regardless what, you understand, loves Satan, although Satan never mind him and give him money, a bill a house give him, or you know, buy a car give him it. I never raise him, take him to school. When I go to hate from school, he never did it and them.
Now the Satan they are chat about, that are talking about, for me to fill in the gaps so anybody who doesn't understand who she's talking about, is the dad. They're talking about the dad. Niah Gang's father. That's who they're talking about. Yeah. Sis, what kind of sex gangs is this? Oh no. I know. They're just calling them no, he's just called Niah Gang. They're not in no gang. Well, as far as I know, they ain't no gang. I don't know. I don't know whether they're in gang or what gang or whatever. But that was his name, Niah Gang. So in the TikTok, the dad have Niah Gang's account, and CPR was Niah's friend, and he was collecting money for the funeral. So basically, they're saying that how the money for the funeral wasn't whole sorts of question marks going on, and so basically they said how Niah Gang blocked CPR, who is Niah Gang's friend, but it's the father who's got the page, right? Bear in mind, the father's got the page, and that how, and as you see, it's causing a whole heap of stirring. I'm looking like a white, but it's okay. No. A whole heap of stirring. So I don't know whether you've been looking at the posting, because I did post up when he was, I think the time from when he was born to when he passed away. I did a video, tried to pop a video with him like that, and the dad didn't raise him up, and he was there. He was how he was getting his money. It was through the TikTok. He was doing his TikTok, and he was getting his money through that way. He also made music videos with CPR and others, Bushead, and there's one called Crush Bread, because because they got nicknames in it, right? So basically, he was raising money. He was doing his TikToks with him and his daughter, and all sorts of things, right? And then it just so happened that some mix-up, I think it's either a mix-up or something happened, and that's how his life got taken. But after his life got taken, another young man's life got taken. I think two after that got taken after that. So basically, there's a lot of questions. So these people are just questioning, where's the money? Where was this? Where was that? Which has come up a few times. But obviously, obviously they must have raised enough money so that he can get buried now, because he's getting buried soon, isn't it?
Something there. You understand that other people grow him son. And guess what? Bread still love him. You understand? Niah father did love him, so I don't know wanna come on here and come talk about Slacky. Regardless what another like Slacky is Niah's dad same way. Do you understand what I say? Slacky is Niah mom's dad same way. And he was in Niah life and he take care of Niah, you know, both financially, emotionally. Him call him and he that talk 24/7, every day. You understand? And like some workless dad. So you need to take that into consideration, because sometimes when I talk, I don't know if I think. You understand? Now, the people and Bread and Willie and all of them something. Willie and Bread right now, I think they want to analyze Slacky, and people must understand and see what go on. Them been bullying this man, stressing out this man. We must know that woman is more emotionally than man. You understand? I have a cousin of Jamaica, him father and alive, and I'll know him not shed a tears. And he loving father, him keep everything in. You understand? And him look at me and say, cause me not tell no lie, I'm crying now, but me not cry, me people see. You understand? So when him a shower, when he in bed, he cry and all out, because he's a man. People express them feelings differently. Me no know what I want the man to do. You understand? This I get to out and Willie said last night because me here.
Yes, Leonard. So excuse me, I'm chewing. They're on him. On a live. He was sitting. Hold on, let me finish chewing. He was sitting on a live alongside his friend. And the gunman came in for wherever they come in. So his friend ran, and it's like he didn't realize, and then he got up, and then he run. He go to run, and as he ran, that's when they get him. So yeah, he really passed away on the live. That's why I said people should not deal with social media. Like, people make threats on here and all sorts of things. I think it's a joke. Once it reaches you in a real life, it's no joke after that. I've seen it happen too many times. I've seen on Facebook, etc., etc. You don't take them thing too lightly. And the fact that it happened on a live, to me, people need to think a bit more differently when you're making, like in the mummy sector, for instance, a threat was made. It got taken serious. The lady took it to the courts. The other lady got arrested because you don't say certain things. You don't say certain things to certain, once it come out to the matrix, that's it. That's it. It's a different something then. Oh wow. Yeah, that is crazy. That's diabolical work, fam. Yes, that's what I'm saying. And the mummy sector, I mean, I'm supposed to do mummy sector stuff as well, but I really don't cover the mum that I cover. I don't really cover all. I don't do all their lives. I don't do none of that. But I just cover certain things. But she did actually. Hi, Amma. She did actually threaten somebody. So what I'm saying is, from the time it come out of the matrix, the internet, this time right, it's not just banning going on now. Now it's going to a whole different level now. So this happened in the mummy sector. Somebody threatened somebody. And that same girl that I spoke about yesterday, I just did a small video on her. I try not to do nothing too big on her because she gets enough already. She threatened somebody. And she said to the girl, she gone, what's it? Hit her until she's in a coma. That's how she put it. I'm going to beat you till you go in a coma, and my son's going to beat your son. And da-da-da-da-da-da. That's how she going. And then she didn't just do it the one time. She did it a few times. She kept coming on and threatening and threatening and threatening. The other lady now, she's known for being a certain way anyway. So what the lady did, she took it to the police, and whatever videos that she had of her threatening her, she took it to the police. And now she had a warrant. I think she had a warrant on her. And luckily for her, she wasn't in jail for long, but she could have possibly have gone to the other side. If they didn't bond her out in time, she would have gone to the other jail. And then that same woman, the other woman, went and made content on it. So now she's using it as a content, saying how, you traumatized my children and blah 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 blah. So this is why I say this is where social media is seriously dangerous, because it can touch you in a real life. If you're them people who like to show where you live and all this problem, you have to be very careful, because it can really touch you in the real life. And so with Niah, I feel that's what happened to him. Though I only saw him for a brief moment. I saw this bleached up person. When you see someone that all bleached up, you're like, flipping hell, what's this? Tattooed up. I saw him. He was all tattooed up. I said, flipping hell, who's this child? Who's this? And then I saw his other friend. I can't remember the other friend. They're twins. And they're bleach out. And CPR, bleach out. Tattoo. So, oh my gosh, that's too much. So then I tapped out. The next thing I know, I hear something. I see broadcasts. They were arguing. Thinking they're arguing. No, first people didn't believe that how he passed. So people was like, no, he ain't passed. Next one was like, no, he ain't passed. And then it got confirmed that he passed. And then, so then people was trying to figure out, okay, what happened? Like how these men come, because you literally see him on the live, and it's like, you know, I don't know if you know what BoBo's like, where like they have a match against each other. So the boy says, "I gonna kill your blood clot." He said it like that, like in a Robotnik way. So Niah's looking at him like, what? And his friend's looking. Then like you see his friend, then you see wherever the friend was sitting, he run. And Niah didn't clock what was going on, and then he run. I said, "No, my days." So, and it didn't happen just with him now. It didn't stop with him. It happened with another one called Bushead. Now, Bushead was at the hair store getting his hair braided, Cane Road or whatever. And then at first people was banging, so he kept jumping, you know, because he's aware now, you know what I mean? Because RT Boss said, okay, 3 or 4 of them's gonna die within this before the year out. That was last year. Before the year out, 3 or 4 of them's going to pass. Huh. So Buster, they're doing his hair. Then I see him on the live. He was fine. He was laughing. He was joking about, you know, being himself, whatever. The next thing I know, I hear someone unalive him as he's coming out of the place. Someone unalive him. I said, "Oh my gosh!" I said, "Wow, my days!" I said, "This social media, this social, even TikTok." I said, "Raw, TikTok serious, you know." I said, "Me go live on there? No, ain't doing it. Even though like it can happen on YouTube as well, but still, no, I ain't doing it." Fair enough, right? Someone, me and Amma know passed away on YouTube, right? I mean, it's not, and it's not that I was a regular at this man's channel, but that's different. The guy passed away, but when it's an actual thing and you actually witness it, and because I think I can't watch that video the same. When I see that video with Niah, like when he jump up, like he didn't realize, and then he jump up. And then by this time his friend run, and then he didn't realize. So when L.A. Lewis said he was going to go and investigate, because L.A. Lewis kept finding dead bodies, remember, in the past, right? And then so L.A. Lewis said, okay, I'm going to go and investigate. When he reached there, BoBO was there, his friend was there, and the children what Niah helped, they was there. And I was like, okay. But at first, it was trying to make out Niah like though he's some bad you know what I mean? Like some bad you. I said, oh my God, this you must be some bad you know. Later on, I find out Niah was none of that. I said, oh my, I said to myself, you see how social media can make you look a certain way? I said, oh my gosh, Niah was an up and coming TikToker. He probably would have been big. If he had lived longer, he would have been big on the TikTok levels, because he was doing music. He was doing skits. He was doing all sorts of things. He was really quiet, you know, because then he seemed like he didn't have much, but he was able to make it rock. That's the type of person he was. He seemed like he was a survivor. That's how he came over to me, right? I said, "Oh my gosh, this." So wait, so they make this man look like as though he's some gang man. He had nothing to do with gang. Fair enough, right? Probably right. He used to catch up with people in his parish where he was. He got into a lot of arguments, but those are the things what people were showing. So you'll think, oh my gosh, this man, oh man, right? Oh man, he's always in confusion. Then one day Niah was on his live, and Akim, there's this young guy called Akim. So Akim said to him now, he said, where Akim goes, you see them man you're talking to, they're snitches and and then his cousin was like, I think it was his brother, oh my gosh, like, oh man, you're talking about my name, you bring up my name, hi hood, you bring up my name. And then Hakim take away the phone now, and he threatened Niah. So I feel Niah was an innocent bystander in some of the things, because, you know, people on confusion, bring people into confusion, say what you ain't say what you have to say, tell the story halfway, tell it another way. So when I see BoBO now, because when I saw they said, oh, okay, BoBO can't come to the funeral, but because just now I had to go read it again. As it's playing, I had to go read it again. Like, I'm thinking, wait a minute, am I tripping? Like, so when BoBO said it now, I'm like, why would you tell someone don't come to the funeral? Otherwise, Pow is gonna bust. Gun is gonna bust. The place is gonna run red. Blah blah blah. I said to myself, that's crazy. So when BoBO's mad and he's letting off now, I think, oh, okay. So I'm like, oh, okay, I understand it. So that's why I decided to do a live on it, because I feel when I put up the videos, you guys do not understand who I'm putting up, right? So basically his dad, when Niah's dad came for the 9 night, I think it was. I think Niah's dad came from foreign. I think he's in America or somewhere he's living. I don't know which part he's living. So Niah's dad come, and then when Niah's dad come, right, I think he went to see his son's body, and then I think the stuff they took off of him still had the blood on the chain, on the ring, and he took his bag, his side bag, what he always used to wear. Mind you, even way before that, people was filming him and all sorts of stuff was going on, right? You know what I mean? Niah was just doing his thing, doing his skits and whatever, minding his own business. So, of course, obviously, when you are the family and you are the cousin, obviously, right, you ain't going to take too kindly when people's telling you don't come to your own family's funeral. You're going to kick off. That's what I said. The lion, he said his mind. He's the king man, speak his mind. And then afterwards, right, after a while, he start calm down. He start simmer. Right? If he was here before to see how he was mad, he would have bust off head. He's the type who will bust off head and ask question later, right? And then, so BoBO said, if you want for the woman that's with me, he said, you want for she? Hell no, what would happen now? Because it's the woman that's keeping him calm. She calming him down. She calming him, keeping him calm. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole lot of things that's going on. But my whole thing is, right, was the funeral. When the funeral happened, I feel that there should be no blood running. There should be none. I know that everybody's gonna be mad and then, like, people coming with screw face because, like, black people are, if they don't like it, they don't like it. The face just says it all, whatever. But no, man. So basically, these ones here, I don't know whether I should play it because this is way before everybody else is talking. Oh yeah, see. So on this one now, they're saying Niah's dad is banned. Niah's dad banned from fruit. Banned from funeral, right? But now they're saying that how BoBO shouldn't be at the funeral. So this goes to show you how the story changes. Like, people put their mouth in it and it changes. It go this way, it go that way, it go this way. So BoBO come now and they're defending himself. I don't see nothing wrong with him. He defending himself. People are crazy as hell. Yes, they are. Here in the States, if someone shows us from the internet uninvited, you already know what it is. Yeah, it's about to be on, and that's the problem that he's gonna have. That's the problem that he's gonna have. You know what I'm saying? Because now what it's turned into is turned into something else. It's literally turned into something else because the dad. I mean, now the dad's involved now, right? He's fixing up the land, the little plot of land where he was growing stuff now. He's putting out announcements, he's doing certain stuff or whatever. Now, to me, I'm thinking myself, what more do you want the man to do at this point? He ain't got to prove nothing to us on the internet. Okay, we's not right. If he chooses to share certain things with us, fair enough. Or the mum, or the grandmother, or BoBO himself. It's no biggie because we know families have up and down now traumas inside, but and all that stuff. So at the end of the day, why? Like now, well, if I put this on now, right, it's gonna be a whole different something else. So let me put it on. Hold on. Let me mute myself.
With me on in my Satan live last night. I say, yeah, like in program, like so when them come from town, what BoBO and slacky them. Man go come out in a man go beat them like half on the road, him set him thing and everything. Yeah, so if anything was happened to Slacky, I Willie and Satan them a plan certain things. Yeah, and that is the thing where I have problem. I mean my son, I mean I'm daughter, me mother. I mean I take him phone. Me not care, me not you know boy me pick the phone. So now come go like say if you have the shoes if I only happen to bread same where will see him when nobody could have pick the phone. So why is it different when it happened to Slacky? Slacky should have give up phone to certain people and they might have problem with that. Why is it? I don't know if that phone or pitney, it could have happened.
You know what the problem was, Simone, is that they know that there was damning information on that phone. And there most probably still more information if the phone
them still want it. You understand? Them still want it. And that type of problem people don't understand. If I phone a pitney, who do not make nobody take them phone stranger friend? Oh, no crazy? Oh, no crazy and pitney line and the life. Just stick on the head or what? Who did you bash the man? You know, bash the man, go bash the man, come here when one of them people here. Now them a point finger say him have something to do with it and him and for them. You understand? Come out and come brainwash, you know. Underneath to them up on the eye, you know, so silly and have no sense. Regardless, say for instance, the police them neglect the case and never come out and take the phone and everything because people must understand this. Yeah? Slacky wasn't there on the ground. Someone we all see because I see in which a hand. So when we realize now it's a family member who take up the phone and keep the phone. Yeah? And Slacky come and they give Slacky a phone. Yeah? And Slacky keep the phone.
I don't even remember seeing all that. When you pick up phone, when, what, with what, how? When I don't remember seeing this. I'm sorry to laugh. I'm just like people say the most on here. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying that she's wrong. No, I'm not. But I don't remember seeing that. Even though I don't watch the live steady like that. I can't stay on them TikTok lives for long. I can't. They just be on for age. I mean, fair enough. On YouTube, people does be on for ages, right? Right. But sometimes you just tap and come back, and then you still know what's going on. You know, when it's TikTok, you don't know what's going on sometimes. I don't even remember seeing all that. So I don't stay on lives like that. If I see something, even when I'm doing with Amari and that, what made me stay on Amari's one, right? Because I was doing the live with it. Otherwise, I would never stay on there for long, never, because after time, right, it's like you're looking at the time, you're looking at them, you're looking at the time, you're looking at them, you're like, oh, they're still on. like I don't I'm just like, I don't know, maybe it's true what she's saying. Like I said, I'm not doubting her, I'm not doubting that it didn't happen. Okay, it's possible it happened, okay, but I mean the dad, I mean, yeah, everybody was against the dad because of what he did. Everybody was like, well, like, if you didn't raise the boy, why are you taking his necklace and ring and bag? That's all people was up in arms about. Because I was like, raw, like, you know what I mean? He was an absent dad. And then, like, as soon as the young man's dead, then you come take up, and then, like, you're the dad and father all of a sudden. Like, no. I was like that as well. Cause I was thinking, what the hell? Like, you know what I mean? Even I was saying that the dad should give the ring and the necklace to the daughter, or not even to the daughter, to the mother of the daughter, or the mother. The what's his name? Niah Gang's mother. She should have the necklace or ring or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what I was really more mad about, really. I wasn't mad about it, nothing else. Like, I don't know. I'm still like, I kind of work out the ins and outs a little bit. Like, I can kind of see what is going on. But at the same time, yeah, of course people didn't like Niah's father at the beginning when he first come. Because he kind of like he was making out he was the dad. He was doing this. He was at the night, the candlelight night. He was in tears and all sorts of things and happy and whatever. And I was just like, okay. And then later on, something else came out. I was like, oh, okay. So you was being one way and then you're this way. Like, how? Like, you know what I mean? It just didn't make sense. I'm just like, what? Like, what? It didn't make sense to me. So that's one of the reasons why I did give it a break with the Niah Gang thing, because I just wanted to see the funeral, really. I would rather he be rest and all this confusion be going on. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they don't need to do this on TikTok. They don't. Even when the lady come out and she was talking about Niah's father and all this stuff and this, that, and the other. Even I didn't feel the need to post that up on my channel because I don't think it was important. I think the most important thing was finding out who on a live Niah Gang. I didn't see why we have to know all the personal details, the in and outs, the love life, the this, that, the other. My God, I get enough of that from Amari. I don't need that with this content here because he's a young man. If anybody has sons his age, right? Anybody in the whatever sector I'm in, I don't even know, right? Anybody, right? You would know that how you'd want justice for your son, right? Because he was on a life very young. He left a daughter, a daughter. I can't remember how old she is now. I was just like, wow, there was so much confusion and bangarang and this one and that one. But even now, even this what I'm playing now is ridiculous to me. Sorry, but I think after a while I'm gonna cut this one off because I feel that how one they shouldn't tell BoBO not to come to the funeral. I feel that's out of order. That's his cousin. They grew up like brothers. The way how BoBO explained that, I feel they grew up like brothers and they were very close. And I am going to go look at and see on his page all the videos that they did together. Yes, I am going to go look at it. Yes, I am. But then at the same time, like, it is an active case. The police is taking their own sweet time in Jamaica to find out who unalived Niah Gang. You know what I'm saying? And when they broadcast it, if it's not live, I'm gonna broadcast it because I feel that how that's the closure, the ending of a story, a sad story, because it is a sad story. He died young. He was a happy man. I should even go find his song. I know they probably tell me, "Oh, you gotta cut it out." They always tell me cut it out. There was one song that he did, and I was like, wow. Hold on, let me play it. Okay. This boy had potential. He could have been great. Let me see if I could get it properly. Ping center. Okay.
Yo, Niah, you know each one help one. Full the squad.
One Niah gang. Struggle is real. They ain't not the ghetto, when me tell you how it feel. Enough time I broke, can't find a meal. Good thing man solid, firm like steel. Once to the barrel, I spin like wheel. Fully CPR. One Niah gang. Believe no man. All the time and I know weed and blame. Only can rely upon the real one them. Get expelled, drop a jail at 8:15. Now no job but me I go eat and belch. The street man have a thief and sell. Daily in the streets man there. On the food myself. CPR, barefoot me used to step out. Look at those knocky and a breadfruit. Life I run like depths youth. And my daughter fi consume for bed. Also lots of my daughter go prep. Countless days man upset. Sometimes I'ma feel like me want to take a rest youth. As a youth coming up my life was so cool. Want to make a color fine but me not no phone. Used to staring at the mirror at my collarbone. With my matic now my waist carry 32. Sometimes you have the trouble when I trouble you. Man I come for the food, pussy run the door. And the ghetto where me from me have to make it hot. So if you not sure about you know how it go. Before me used to step out. Look at the snacky and a bread fraud. I like paranoia like depths yacht. I'm a daughter, we consume for bed. Also lots of my daughter got prep. Countless days man upset. Sometimes I'm feeling stressed out. I'ma feel like me want to take a rest yacht. Dog, only for time and I know weed and blame. Only can rely on the real one them. When I eat from grade 9, me get expelled. Drop a jail, I hate 15. Now no job, but me I go eat and beg. Dig the street, man, have a thief and sell. Daily in the streets, man, there. On the food, man, need the bread. Rise the bang, I get the list, myself. One Niah nation. Your oxygen. Hey, yo, my coma. Irony. Fully gonaba. CPR. You know the badness come down. 4 corners, something. Believe no man. Believe no youth. Barefoot, me used to step yacht. Look at us in a can of bread fruit. I like paranoia like depths yacht. I'm a daughter, we consume for bed. Also lots of my daughter got prep. Countless days, man, upset. Sometimes I'm feeling stressed out. I'ma feel like me want to take a rest yacht. Believe no man. One Niah gang. Hey, Black Son. You know the badness come down. Hey, poverty. Go suck.
To tell me that you could have not have been something great, right? He would have been something great, something beyond, something massive, something great. Who knows, right? He was taken very young, and that's all I'm trying to say with my life. All the bangarang, the back and forth, don't get nowhere. You don't get nowhere. Just get angry people. Angry people don't get nowhere, right? So basically, right, when his funeral comes, I personally, if I'm able to broadcast it, I'll broadcast it, because this young man could have moved mountains. You know what I mean? It's like I can't think of the greatest rapper or whatever at this time. Or no, I can't think of all that. But he had something to say. He had something to say. Yes, he would have been great. He would have been great. He would have been great. Like, and he ain't singing youths about, oh, gang man, da 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 da. He's talking about making yourself great, looking up, making sure my child is good, making sure that my baby is okay, right? You know, you see everywhere he go, they greet him. You see the woman in the shop, you see how she put that, you know what I'm saying? If he was that bad a person, right, fair enough, right, that's a video, but you know, from people's faces and people's demeanor, what is what, isn't it, right? The guy have the potential, right? him, Bushead, even Bushead have music too. Even Bushead have music too. So at the end of the day, all I'm saying is I don't see why his cousin, like, you even see his cousin in the damn video. You see his cousin there. You see CPR in the video, right? They go out close. I mean, fair enough, right? You know, in certain places, children, youngsters, young men, they grow up close together, and then they turn on each other because they become enemies while being in gangs, etc., etc., etc. But BoBO don't talk like that. BoBO didn't talk like that. He talked like as though he's upset because whoever. I don't know if it was LA Lewis. I don't know whether it was whoever. I don't know whether, I can't say who it was because I don't want to put name and then I get it wrong. All right? I'm not putting name to nobody. Whoever say that man cannot go to his cousin's funeral is really ridiculous. And that how right they're gonna get him at the cousin. Listen, there's gonna be families there, children there, mothers there, pregnant women there. Come on, right? There's levels to these things here, right? There's levels, right? You know, life is hard. Why make it harder for yourself? So you rather be in a whole, you know, Jamaican prisons ain't even all that easy, you know. Man, I should do a series on Jamaican prisons. There's something else. There's something else. You know? It's not like right. It's not like over here where they say, oh yeah, they get comforts and blah blah blah. It ain't like over here. But no. People upset with BoBO for whatever. What are you upset with him for? I mean, fair enough, his name did come up. Yes, it did. But at the end of the day, his grandmother said, right, his grandmother defended him, and I believe she would not defend him if he was in the wrong, because his grandmother's a whole Rasta woman. She's a Ras. She's a Rastafarian woman. So I believe, like, if he was in the wrong, she wouldn't defend him. I really believe that. Okay? So I'm just going to leave it here because you know what, right? I'm going to go warm up my body because it's cold before I start coughing on the live, which I am already. I'm going to go eat something and then I'm going to go do a couple things. I'll be on the dark side of the ocean, Yemi, because I'm doing the honor killing series. I already put some videos up there because I've been letting dark side go. I'm always on this side. I'm always on the lighter side of the beings of the two sides. But I need to be on the dark side a little more because then I can flex my little little bits, and it gets. And to me, I think I learn from when I do the dark side. I learn a couple of stuff over there too myself. So if you go down the tab on my community tab, you'll see I did on honor killing already. As well, because I like subjects like this. I don't know. The darker the subject, the more I like it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, I guess. My daughter says all I talk about is death and despair. That's what she said. That's all I talk about is death and despair. But I can't help it. I think because when you grow up seeing certain things, right, you're kind of normalized to certain things a little bit. So I feel that's what it is with me, I think, in a certain way. So the dark side does bring out that darker area that's in my head as well. I try not to be too dark because it's like, you know, because it's not good when you go down that side of yourself, because even you start learning different sides to yourself. So yeah. The video was like, oh, thank you, Phoenix. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. Because normally when I do the Jamaican side of stuff, some people don't get it. Some people get it. I have put up little videos on them. So you can go back and take a look at the Niah Gang, what I didn't done before. Bits I've dropped. Sometimes I've done small lives on it, whatever. You know what I mean? So, like, just get acquainted. I feel there's more of these type of stories that is coming. I mean, just the other day, I see that the police unalive a father and his daughter. I think it's police. Yeah, I think it said police on the thing. I said, wow, that is so crazy. Like, So I'll be seeing a lot of stuff I want to talk or pass through, or you know what I mean? And like sometime my young one be here, and as you see, it was difficult when she was here when I'm to do a live, needless when she's here and that. So I just like see like how like he was able to say whatever he's got to say, and my daughter's not in earshot. Cause I believe she shouldn't always hear everything. You know what I mean? Certain words she should not hear. Okay, because you know young ones, right? They're like sponges, isn't it? So, yeah. So I just basically all I want to say on this video, personally, my personal opinion. I feel he should be buried, put to rest. All that power needs to be put down, and you should come away knowing that how you've seen him put to rest, and you should go in one piece and come back in one piece. So sorry, I know I keep repeating myself, but that's how I feel on the matter, because you see when you got a son, you're always scared when they can't when they leave the house, and you always want them to come back in one piece, you know what I'm saying? And I believe that's how, and I would not want another woman to bury another son, so, or father. So that's how I look at it on the surface of it. And you know, life is crazy, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna leave it like that before I start waffling in it. You know what I mean? Start waffling and going to somewhere else and blah de blah de blah. So thank you, Phoenix, for coming through. Leonard. Soul Armor. And Hood. And I'll see you in the next one. Like, if there's anything that you don't understand, I can always do a live and I can recap, because I know that some slangs, certain things you don't understand. There's certain British slangs that is said that you don't get. Just let me know and I'll just fill in the gaps. So I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, I'll see you later. Take care. Have a good day. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for coming. And I'll see you. Take care. Bye.